Cartier lens for my vision. I see fake pretending.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. So the Rockets win the tip. D-Train. Pass to Harden. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Here's Brown. Shot denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Here's Wall. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Westbrook with it. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Beal with it. They swipe it. He's all alone. On defense, Houston. Here's Brown. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And here's Westbrook. D-Train. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Brown. That's good.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike D'Antoni had a few minutes for me.
Right side, Westbrook. D-Train finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Pass to Beal. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And here's Wall. Now here's Beal. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
D-Train. D-Train. There's the block. But they'll get another chance. This one for three. Shot misses. Now Wall. Last time out he had 14 points. Now here's Beal. Back to Wall. Pass to Brown. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 7. Inside. Fires down after the assist. Let him into the lane. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Rockets trail. Harden outside. D-Train. The Rockets with another miss. Now here's Wall. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Banked in off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
D-Train. Another miss by Houston.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Outside, Wall. Stripped it away. One-on-one here. D-Train. Here's Beal. It's tipped. Urginus. And again, Washington with the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
D-Train. D-Train. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here is Smith, and there's a whistle that goes on D-Train. That's his first foul.
Defensive foul.
The first free throw is good, and the Rockets make it. Not much in the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Shot from the wing. That is good. 10 points for him. Poked away. Here's Robinson. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his third foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Back to Robinson. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Lets it go from deep. Washington with the rebound.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Pass to Bryant. The kick out to Brown. Just 3 to shoot. No good. Now here's Gordon. He's got 5. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beyond the arc. That's good. He's got 8.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
Brown outside. Pass to Robinson. Back to Brown. Here is Mahinmi. It's the clock winding down. B-Train, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here's Wall. Pass to Beal. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from B-Train. Brown outside. Wall. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to Wall. Back to Brown. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 10 points for him.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
B-Train. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. All with it. The steal. Here we go, one-on-one. He lobs it up. And for those who are tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Brown. Now Beal for the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
Houston in the lead. And here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Here's Tucker. And a miss there on the triple. Chandler's shot. Good.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Bryant. Back to Brown. Tries a 3. They get it back. Outside Wall. 3 pointers off the mark. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. B-Train. Lets it go from 14. Beal pulls it in. Pass to Brown. And here comes the break. Now, here's Hart. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Wizards making a switch here. Garden hits them both. Washington trailing. Outside, Wall. Poked loose. B-Train. The Rockets with another miss. Now Brown. He's got 10. Urginus. Top of the key jumper, no good.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. Good on both. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Brown outside. Pass to Bryant from the baseline. And that one hits back iron. Fires from deep. B-Train. That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Wizards making a switch here. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Off the run. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another. And he's just had one attempt at the line early. B-Train lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 22 points for him.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now, here is Smith, right now averaging about 5 points a game. Number 1, it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Pass to Gordon. Down low, deflects the pass. From deep three-point range. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Clement comes up empty from the left block. And there's a whistle that goes on B-Train. That's his 5th foul. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. The Rockets making a switch here. Pass to Bryant. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And in space. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. And the Rockets with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. B-Train. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. And so he hits both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Smith outside. Pass to Brown. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Napier. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The first one falls. And the Wizards making a change here. He hits both from the strike. Harden with it. Here's Tucker. To the inside. Here's Chandler. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Beal. Mahinmi. Napier. Good on the triple.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Houston in the lead. B-Train. Charity swipe shot. The shot is off. And here comes Beal. Pass to Bryant. Can't get it to go. And here's Harden. The finger will finish at the bucket. Napier. Five on the clock. Napier. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. So the first one drops and that...
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time. That gap just got a little narrower.
B-Train. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the Wizards making a change here. A 3 off the inbound. B-Train. Here's Beal. Pass the wall. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Brown outside. Off target from downtown. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer than what it is now, guys.
Shoots a 3. Good. And now they trail by just 4. And that's an intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul.
He is also a very savvy on-the-ball defender. He'll turn a crossover into a turnover if you try it against him.
This free throw is good, and that... And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Right side wall. Pass to Beal. Jacks up a 3. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense is taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And that one misses. Bryant up top. Now Beal knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Washington calls timeout. What's your take, guys? Pass to Smith. Nurchinus. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. So we see the roll.
Hey, go fully.